This is a two-handed chest pass, which means both hands are passing the ball equal amounts. On the follow-through, the player's thumb should be facing the floor and the ball should have a definite backspin. On the bounce pass, the ball should contact the floor 3/4 of the distance to the receiving player. The players should always step when they throw and follow through to the target. The players receiving the ball should always give the passer a target using their hands. All passes should be a direct line to the receiver. No passes should have a rainbow arc. Once again, the receiving player comes to a jump stop, elbows extended, holding for 1 second, and then executing a two-handed bounce pass. On the skip pass, players still receive the ball on a jump stop with the elbows extended before they bring the ball above their heads to make a pass. We purposely use just 3 baskets in this drill because many of the facilities that you will be using in this drill, we are working on the passer dribbling to create a better angle for a post-entry pass. Many times, the passer will have to use a rip-through technique to execute the pass. Post players post up on the second block with their feet pointed towards the passer. In our two-line passing drill, we are working on making a pass on the move and our footwork for a defensive slide. Players need to make sure they are going at a speed where they can sustain good fundamentals. On the way back, players run by opening up their hips, making the same two-handed chest pass. During these slides, make sure their knees are bent, their back is straight, and chest is up, and their feet do not cross or touch. When making a pass on the run, emphasize leading your partner by passing where he is going to be, not where he is. In our three-man weave, the player who makes the last pass runs and touches the sideline or three-point line depending on age level. The ball should never hit the floor. It is important to make accurate passes to keep the flow of the drill. With coaching our youth, it is very important to give specific detail. With shooting form, the 4-point position is essential in performing a consistent shot. The ball, the elbow, the knee, and the foot should all be in line. Dominant foot should be an inch or two in front of the other, pointing towards the target. Their knees should be bent, their wrists should be bent back as far as possible in a triple threat position. On the follow through, the player should feel like they are reaching for the last cookie in the cookie jar on the top shelf, meaning their elbow is locked out, they are on their toes, and their fingers are pointed towards the ground. The follow through arm should stay up in the air until the ball hits the floor. All players are trying to make baskets without touching the rim. Three-man, two-ball shooting is a motion shooting drill. Passers need to hit the shooter's pocket. Shooters need to make sure they are in balance, feet set, knees bent, and ready to shoot. Players should never stop moving in this drill. We have implemented 3 guys in this drill. We have a shooter, a rebounder, and a passer. The rebounder should be working on positioning himself on the opposite side of the rim the ball is shot from, rebounding the ball at its highest point and pivoting to make an outlet. The passer should be yelling the number 1111 to help the rebounder know where the pass should be. 1 means I am the player that wants the outlet. The player is trying to hit the shooter's pocket on every pass. Notice the shooter has his feet set and gives the passer a target. This drill is a part of our motion offense. The wing needs to make a sharp V-cut to get open, and the passer needs to set his man up and make a basket cut, much like the cut we practiced in our pinch post shooting. Notice we have two lines going at one basket, alternating. In this drill, you can have players use different finishes: 2-foot power finishes, step-through finishes, reverse layups, etc. In our motion offense, we will be setting down screens where the screener will pop when his teammate curls using a reverse pivot. The person running off the screen needs to set his defender up by running his defender down to the baseline before running off the screen. The screener and the person he is screening needs to rub shoulder to shoulder, giving the defense no space to get through the screen. The player running off the screen needs to make a curl as tight as he can. The screener then needs to reverse pivot and make space away from the defender, ready to shoot. On this motion down screen, the roles are reversed. The bottom man sets a flare screen for the top man. Once again, the man running off the screen needs to set his man up by running into the lane and backpedaling, rubbing shoulder to shoulder with the screener. The player running off the screen needs to get his feet set and ready to shoot. The man setting the screen dives to the basket after the screen.